Are you ready for a new operation?
Sure, my tail's cleared out.
Do you require support?
No point now. Let's go. What's an army without its soldiers? Glad to have you.
Yes, well, I'm ready to help however I can.
Excellent.
That was amazing.
Ah, wicked! You're bloody brilliant! Now that's cute. I think you know it's you do, don't you? What's the matter? Going somewhere?
Next time I catch you, you mean so much less.
Over.
Reminder, this is the parking garage where Emma Child is meeting with her inner circle. Malik has asked that you confirm she really is in charge of Zero Day before we do anything. So try and hack the camera system to see if we can get a look at that meeting.
Don't worry.
Gatherings of more than 5 humans is a crime. For your safety, Albion drones are fitted with anti-riot equipment.
This was working a second ago.
Hey, we have a problem here. Always don't.
Investigation underway.
Shit! Someone's down.
Target is gone. Searching.
Spread out and find them! Drone, search!
Report. Checking elsewhere. Drone, search this location.
Commencing search.
If the suspect gave us a slip, call it in. Sweep the area! Drone, initiate search protocol.
Drone, search the area.
Searching for target.
Oh no.
She must be.
There, moving on.
For fuck's sake! They got away!
Drone, guard the perimeter.
Target has escaped.
Find the suspect!
Keep your eyes open.
Drone, begin a search.
It's too much of a coincidence. He slips away and our case server gets hit. Richard Malik is behind this.
I've got wetwork assets on standby, Mrs. Child. Malik is dead the moment he surfaces.
What do you mean the moment he surfaces? Are you telling me we have nothing?
Yes, ma'am. For lack of a better word, he's vanished. Hasn't been at work, hasn't been at home, hasn't bought anything with a card.
Of course he hasn't. He's not a moron. He knows our tools. We can't rely on filament. We have to use our fucking eyes and ears.
He may have left London. Perhaps he's hiding out in the country.
This is why all these excuses smell like horse shit.
We do have a supporting theory, Mum. We think Malik's been in contact with DedSec. It could be they're hiding him.
He's treating London like enemy territory. He's made contact with the local insurgency and got them working with him. So, here's what we're gonna do. Reallocate all resources to the DedSec file. If we shake that tree long enough, Malik's bound to fall out. Do your fucking jobs. Get out there and kill some terrorists.
Not hesitate.
Bagley, call Malik.
He's not answering.
Jesus Christ, fine. I'm moving in.
Shit, you're right. Go. This might be our only chance.
Emma Child just opened a secure optic link to the Home Secretary. If you really want to clear your names for the bombing chance to gather the evidence, get close to the car and I can hack in, plugging you into Emma Child's comm. Try to drive casually.
This is Director Child coding in. Kilo Alpha
Ultra
Kilo
drive now enabled.
711.
Code and voice print confirmed. You're on a secure line to the Home Office, Director.
Hold on, Mr. Secretary. I seem to have a communications anomaly. Probably nothing, but let's switch channels to be safe.
Well, that's annoying. Stay close and I'll see if I can get them back.
We're reallocating resources to the DedSec file. Mr. Secretary, I wanted to bring this up directly because of the recent incident with your liaison to the service.
Oh. Oh, God. You think that was DedSec? I thought we'd chalk that up to your problem child, that, Malik, was it?
Yes. That's the sensitive bit, Mr. Secretary. There's new evidence that suggests Malik may be working with DedSec.
For fuck's sake, Emma, this is a disaster.
It's under control. Shit, sorry, Tom, but we have to switch channels again. One moment.
Ooh, it seems this conspiracy goes all the way to the top. Or close to it, anyway. Stay nearby, we've almost got it.
And just how exactly is any of this under control, Emma?
Because one of them is currently hacking into my car's comm. That's where those anomalies are coming from.
You sound suspiciously calm about that.
This isn't my first day, Tom. I'm not in the car. It's a decoy. But it does have an active beacon that's calling Albion down right on top of them as we speak. I'll have one of them in custody within an hour.
That was me disconnecting this time. You had better run. I think she's seen you. Get after her before she escapes. I have Malik for you.
I'm going underground. I can't risk direct anymore.
Didn't you hear her? She said she wants you dead. You wanted proof. There it is.
I did hear her. She knows I'm working with you, which means she's closer than I thought. I'm sorry, but we're out of time. Goodbye.
I don't know why I was even worried. I'm getting in DedSec, I think.
You wouldn't have been recruited if DedSec thought you'd be killed that easily.
Is that meant to be a compliment? Thanks if it is.
Don't worry about Bagsy. You get used to his side commentary. Mad job, cuz.
Incredible.
Fuck him. We know who's behind Zero Day now. We don't need him. We just have to find her.
As it happens, when I was getting intimate with the MI6 server, I came across a list of SIRS safe houses scattered throughout the city. There are quite a few, though.
Grand. Cross-reference the GPS data from child supporters against that list, and we'll get a match.
Brilliant. Prioritize them by likelihood, Bags. Let's get this bitch.
There's a potential recruit you may want to check out. Pushing your location.
That's it. No more games. Now we both know you have what they want. So just... Yes, my son.
You're near an Emma Child's hideout. Poke around to see if you can find a clue.
Fine. Leave it to me.
Don't move! Don't! Hands up!
Terribly sorry, everyone, but one of your teammates has been kidnapped.
What the hell? Saz has got to be behind this. That was way too clever for Albion acting on their own. The question's why.
Well, they're being tortured for information about Malik, of course. I thought that was obvious when we saw that meeting where Emma Child said, and I'm paraphrasing, kidnap someone and torture them for information about Malik.
Fuck. We have to find Malik. Bags, there's got to be some way to get him a signal.
Sure, I've marked a location for you. In his eagerness to leave in a huff, Malik failed to encrypt his last message. It was almost too easy to trace it back to his safe house.
What's your point, Blood?
Malik has a stick so far up his arse it controls his thoughts. By now he'll have noticed his error and moved, but there's no way he isn't monitoring that safe house computer. If we use it to send a message like, return our calls or we tell Child everything, I'm sure the stick will compel him to listen.
Sounds like it's worth trying.
Agreed. Let's do it.
Searching for target. Oh, really? You don't want trouble? It's a fight. Try to pull that shit again. Go on.
Me as well, mate, yeah. I know.
Now.
Malik's safe house is somewhere around here, but it will be well hidden. Maybe have a look for a slightly off-color brick or an inconspicuous lever. That lever does look a bit dodgy, doesn't it?
Would you give me a hand here, Bagby?
Right. It seems Malik's made some upgrades to security. And since he's both a security expert and a paranoid lunatic, I don't know if you can handle this one. Well, I can. Haha. Did you like that? With the drone? Pretty good, right?
Thanks, Bags.
Thank you. Look, the thing about Malik is that he thinks he's much cleverer than he is, which means as soon as I start, some drones or something are going to come after me. So just watch my back, all right?
I'm on it.
Ha! Drone bays. I knew it. Oh, come on, Malik. Make it hard, at least. All that big talk and security drone is all you've got. You hack. Oh, I'm Malik, and I think I can analyse Sir's dossiers faster than Bagley, but my idea of heavy security is automated proxy jumping. Please. All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
Lovely jubbly. Really, Malik? Do you really fooled by this thing? Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll work out soon. And I'm back. Do try to keep them off me this time.
Right, that wasn't so hard. What's next?
You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again. You know, this will go a lot faster if you keep the drones off me. Let's try this again.
Go get them.
I can't hack into the safe house if you don't keep those drones off me. Let's have another go. And I'm back. Do try to keep them off me this time. Right, if I just flip this bit like that, inject this script over here, and voila! No, that did not work at all. Shit. And I'm back. Do try to keep them off me this time. You just thought I'd get obsessed with the pretty little details and miss the larger structure, didn't you, Malik? That's actually pretty clever, but not cleverer than me. Message encoded using the same cipher he used earlier, set to repeat every 15 seconds.
Good job, everybody. Now we just have to convince Malik to help us get our friend back.
Very nice.
And thank you. I know this is getting scary, but you're all brave as fuck. I'm proud to call you my friends.
They must have got away.
Incoming connection from an unknown encrypted source.
That'd be Malik. Put him on.
You had better have a very good reason for threatening me, or this conversation will be very short.
Emma Child picked up one of our people, and they know a lot about you, mate. Consider that.
I see. As it happens, I've been keeping tabs on Emma. But I have a condition. The Semtex is still missing, and if I have any hope of recovering it, I need you to take Emma alive.
Fine.
Right then. SIRS uses construction sites to interrogate short-term arrests. They're isolated, and it's easy to hide bodies. And my sources tell me Emma just turned up at one.
What's your point?
If your operative hasn't turned already, that's probably where she'll have her.
I'm on it.
The longer your operative is in captivity, the longer Emma has to work on her. Find your friend before they talk, and capture Emma. Good luck.
this is the construction site where Malik thinks Emma Child is holding our operative, which checks out. Security's tighter than a rubber glove and a bowling ball.
Grand.
I have a call from... Strange. This isn't what...
Stop! You fucking idiots!
Who the fuck is this?
Emma Child, Director of SIRS Counter-Terrorism. You are making a terrible error here. You cannot...
Get off my voice channel. Apologies, everyone. Took a moment to work out how they hacked us.
No harm done.
On the plus side, it seems Malik's lead was good. It's likely she'll keep her operative close to use as leverage. You should find her wherever you find Child.
While he still can.
There. Done.
Wait, what was that? Don't see anyone. I'm taking you in!
Give it up!
Go get them.
Not my chance! Finding cover! Updating facial recognition software. Where'd it go?
Frag grenade out! Taking point.
somewhere. Keep looking. When I see anybody, I'll go over there.
I could have left a fucking bomb in there. Do you want to know why I didn't?
Because you like cryptic questions?
Because we have something in common. Richard Malik stabbed both of us in the back. Watch.
Albion's new policing contract has promised. Everything set your end.
Oh, it will be. But first you're going to tell me what this is really about.
All right. I'm infiltrating a terrorist group called DedSec. I'm setting up a meeting with them, and your men will capture me before DedSec arrives. So it has to look real. They can't know it's a setup.
You are a piece of work, Richard. What the hell are you getting out of this?
Dead terrorists.
I can't prove it yet, but I think Malik was involved in the bombings and the cover-up. What's more, I think he and his conspirators are planning to do it again.
Exactly what you said about you.
He would. It's basic tradecraft. Want to sell a lie, weave it into the truth.
And we're just supposed to trust you instead?
I had something more transactional in mind. I have your operative. Help me kill Malik, and you get them back. That door will unlock in 30 seconds.
What the fuck? Does that mean Malik is the leader of Zero Day?
Impossible to say for sure, but it does look that way. We do know for sure that he's trying to set us up for the next attack.
You know how I feel, but this is risky. It has to be your call.
I don't take this lightly, but I think we should... kill him. It gets our friends back and takes a threat off the board. It's a good fucking move.
All right then. How do we do this?
If you're seriously asking how to kill Malik, I have ideas. A lot of ideas.
I don't see a reason to complicate it. Get him in the open and shoot him.
Yes, that would work, but it's not very much fun. Oh, you want to poison him at least? We haven't poisoned anybody yet.
Duly noted, Bagley. But for now, let's stick with the sniper plan.
DedSec has agreed to help. Are you ready for a new operation?
Yeah, man. What are we doing?
I have Malik for you. Remember, you want to convince him to meet you somewhere public so we can install some air cooling in his skull.
All right, I'm prepared.
Do you have Emma Child?
There was a problem. We need to meet.
What happened?
She knew we were coming. We need to meet and regroup. Piccadilly might be a good place.
No. Piccadilly's crawling with Albion. How about Trafalgar Square?
What do you think, Bagley?
Trafalgar Square is optimal.
Good, it's decided. I'll see you soon.
He's disconnected.
Bagley, contact Child. It's time to get our operative back.
Capital.
Yes. What?
We are set. Bagley will give you the details, but first it's your turn. Where is our operative?
You can have them when Richard is dead.
No, we made a deal. You want what we have? Then you do your part first.
Fine. As a show of trust, I'll order a hot drop at a random location. I will not, however, waste anyone covering them. So get there fast if you want them back in one piece.
Class. Right.
You need to leave this area right now.
Oh, you can't be here.
Spread your fucking arms.
What an odd thing to...
Hey, everything, Chris? Boring out here now? I'm ready for a catch up. Now get just
There's our missing friend. Uncuff them and send them back to the safe house.
Jesus, take it easy. You're brilliant. Thank God.
Yeah, so that's exactly what I said. You just gotta call him. And.
Have you heard the term personal space?
You good?
The accommodation was fine. I'll be heading to the safe house if there's nothing else.
Fantastic.
Splendid. As soon as they return, I'll be sure to issue them a pair of fresh underpants. Now, let's get someone over to Trafalgar Square.
Agreed. Time to end this.
Authorized to respond to potential threats as necessary. Compliance is mandatory.
Brilliant.
Yeah, no, I did. No, I did do that. Yeah, I left her at home. No, she's in the kitchen on the right. Yes, I did. It's in the kitchen on the... Well, if you let me finish... Right.
I don't know.
This is getting out of hand.
I know better than to stick around.
Emma Child for you.
Good. I can see you. Let's go over the plan. The Canadians loaned me an office across the square, so I can keep an eye on you. God bless the Commonwealth. So, here's what's going to happen. There are 4 snipers covering the angles. Here, 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 and here. Your job is to locate Malik. And when you're sure it's him, scratch your eyebrow. That confirms the target. Then count to 2 and duck.
How do I know you won't shoot me as well?
I've seen what you people are capable of when you're pissed off. If you don't fuck with me, I won't fuck with you. How does that sound?
Sounds good.
Fire team leader, report.
No sign of Malik, Mum. Nice clear shot on this dead sick prick, though.
Don't tempt me. Fuck. Where the hell is he?
I don't like this.
I don't like it either. Shit. I don't have a filament terminal in here. I'll have to request one. Bear with me. This will take a while.
Bagley, how about some help?
Oh, if only every person in London was required to wear a piece of high-tech surveillance equipment. Start hacking optics, and I'll see if any of them caught sight of Malik.
I'm onto it.
I'll scrub their body cam memory to see if it got a look at Malik. That's him by the litter bin. He's either leaving a dead drop or trying to eat out on the cheap.
What's going on here?
Fuck. Malik may be doing his laundry. It's a technique for losing a surveillance team. If so, that dead drop has a second meeting location in it.
Do you think he knows?
I don't think so. He'd vanish if he thought there was a real threat. I'll put the shooters on readjust.
Not seeing any relevant video or photographs. Keep looking. Searching data exhaust. Nothing. Try someone else. GPS data indicates this person wasn't in the area during the relevant period. Try again.
What the fuck is happening here?
Did you really think I could be outsmarted by Nigel bloody Cass? He recorded that meeting because I wanted him to. It got to Emma Child because I wanted it to. And now law enforcement has full profiles on all of you. If you want to live, get on the ground and put your hands on your head.
We are not giving in to you. No way.
No, you misunderstand. I meant so the shrapnel doesn't hit you.
Shit!
They're over here!
Oh, God, they're really chasing me? This is what I have to deal with now?
Until you lose them, yes.
What would we do without Bagsy's amazing advice, eh?
Run, you idiot!
Damn! Child was in the embassy!
It's obviously too late. Just go!
There's our suspect. Over.
I'm in pursuit of the target. Anyone have visual? Anyone?
Anyone to see the suspect? Pursuing the target. Over.
Problem? I've just noticed a wanted alert on my optic out of nowhere. What's going on? Same thing here.
It seems Malik wasn't bluffing. Your faces are all over the news, and not in a cool way.
Damn it, Bagley. Get everyone together at the safe house. We need a debrief.
This is a message for DedSec. I believe Richard Malik is about to murder me in some gruesome way. If you see Malik, tell him
Canada House was destroyed by a series of explosions, and an individual known to be part of the DedSec organization was seen on CCTV attempting to flee the area. SIRS new Director of Counterterrorism, Richard Malik, issued the following statement.
I call upon my counterparts around the world to treat the DedSec threat with all due vigilance. They are not a resistance. What are they resisting? They are an international terrorist militia. And along with my counterparts in the Five Eyes nations, I am building and
You get the idea. You're fucked.
We're being hunted like animals. We may have to take him out.
Yes, I wouldn't recommend that. All scenarios show DedSec's odds of survival approaching 0 before he can be found. Malik probably worked out the same thing.
Yeah, a couple of us had a thought about that, actually. Bagley, kick it.
Done. The working theory is this. Blowing up a government building like Canada House would require bribes, an infiltration team, materiel, and so on. Doing it without leaving a paper trail would be impossible. Some of you nicknamed this paper trail the Malik dossier. We're going to break into SRS headquarters, steal it, and prove Malik was behind the bombing. If we're lucky, we might even find some details on Zero Day. Your missions list has been updated.
Hey, one more thing. I know Malik's currently our best lead on Zero Day and the bombings, but he's fucking dangerous. If you see him, don't try to take him alive. It's not worth it.
On the contrary, I think what Malik knows about Zero Day and the bombings outweighs the well-being of any individual operative. Malik ought to be taken alive and interrogated.
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. Yeah, no worries. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah.
potential recruit for you. Drop in a pin on your map.
Public approval of SIRS shot up today following Counter-Terror Director Malik's statement that the Five Eyes nations will execute a coordinated global response to the DedSec threat.
Mr. Malik, what is the service doing to protect the people of Britain right now?
Well, we're aiming a little higher than just Britain. Soon we can know if anyone in any CTOS-using country in the world so much as utters the word DedSec. Thank you.
SIRS advises citizens that positive discussions of the DedSec terrorist organization or their actions may result in investigation.
I'm here. What's the plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across.
All right, so what do we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle, if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government, or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Nice one, Bugs.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual. In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken off building security, but I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their...
What are you talking about? I want DedSec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
You think I join you? I'm not sure you've been paying attention.
0 Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Honesty, integrity, things you have no idea about.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Don't get ambushed.
Eyes open. They could be anywhere.
I gotta be somewhere.
Man, it's like they just vanished.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Wait, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Any ideas?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down.
Search on this sector.
Initiating search mode.
Someone's shooting. I've had enough. Stay down!
Call it in.
I've had enough.
Drones down, server room unlocked, and buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Any ideas?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion, but Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
So we're basically unplugging it and putting it back in. All right then.
Close enough.
Yo, wrap it up. It's over.
do something about this drone. It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. This microwave drone has been hanging around so long I've given her a name. I'd like you to meet Ada. Would you mind killing her?
I think they're pissed off. Thank God.
Would you look at this? A chain of customs for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Well, this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I try to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise, and it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems that day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail, and that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favor to the SIRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Oh my God. This has gone completely...
Bugger off, you clinging little bastard. No, I am not your new dad. This microwave drone is starting to be a real problem over here. Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Well done, Buckley. Now let's find Malik before he can do any more damage.
With pleasure.
Engaging hostile targets.
I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Get it done.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker with case. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. For all your scheming, you don't be under pressure.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time just to clear DedSec's name. At least for this particular thing.
What about Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Any reason we can't just drive that car right into the Thames?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
This is a criminal offense.
All units, I repeat, all reports of a hostile in your area. Over.
All units, we are after the suspect.
Over 5 units. See y'all later.
Control, I've lost sight of the target. Over.
Target through a checkpoint. Over.
Right, I'm putting a stop to this. Units fall back. Over.
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Listen, Malik. We know you're responsible for the embassy and the bombings before that, too. That is not in question. Confess?
The
Or we come
earlier
to done
bombings, what
this?
Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power, and fast.
You knew about Zero Day before contacting us. How do you explain that?
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Even if what you say is true, it doesn't absolve you of anything. You're not a good man, Malik. You deserve to rot in here.
These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are, DedSec. A footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let me hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
Calm down. There's no point. No. All right.
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS and taken 1984 less as a dire warning and more as an instruction book. She may be in trouble.
She needs our help.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
Yeah.
I've been monitoring the drone network. Mary Kelly has finally sent out the invitations to her slave market sale.
DedSec, it's Caitlin Lau. This is your specialty. Hack one of those drones and get the location where she's selling those poor microchipped people. Let's put an end to this.
SIRS Counter-Terror Director Malik personally oversaw an investigation that uncovered the true identities of every operative in DedSec's London cell.
Well, that was simple, even for you. Give me a moment to decipher the security codes.
So, Bagley, what do you have?
Mary Kelly is holding her sale at Hack Arts. Opened in 1904, it was, as the name implies, a public sanitation facility. In today's more enlightened modern times, it's a slave trade.
She mentioned foreign investors, so this is big. It means associates, clients, employees, anyone remotely involved in her organization. We're taking Mary Kelly down from within.
Inspector Lau wants to take her case against Kelly to a contact in the Attorney General's office, which means gathering as much data to make sure it has the leverage needed for them to...
The micro'd huge part of this equation that we know almost nothing about. We need something tangible about these things. See if you can find anything. Blueprints, receipts, samples.
So, the plan is simple. Crash the Kelly's soiree, find out as much as you can, and, minor detail, try not to get killed.
Can't be too careful at the boss team. Mary can kill all her captives with the push of a button.
Look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Show me.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as SEC. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to DedSec.
What's next?
Don't just blunder in. Hack the building's CTOS hub and see what to expect once you're inside.
Good plan.
Just saying whether or not...
Arsewipe! Go fuck!
Close this fucker down.
Boy! Piss off! Are you mad? Fuck off!
You fuckwit.
Your friend's just been taken into Albion custody. So long as you don't cock up that badly, you'll be my favourite operative today.
Oh no. Well, I knew this would happen. Let's go.
In breaking news, a large explosion has occurred at the Canadian High Commission in Trafalgar Square. SIRS has issued a statement that the terrorist organization DedSec is active once again after months of relative silence. If you suspect anyone of being a member of DedSec, report them to SIRS immediately using your CSAY app.
Don't just blunder in. Hack the building's CTOS hub and see what you expect once you're inside.
Good idea. I'm in.
Get all the names, places, dates, whatever information you can in there. We need to build this case. And find a way to free those people.
I'll try my best.
Aye, no one's here yet. Good thing, too. Champagne's right. And you know how these rich bastards like Free Blanc. Fiend up the teeth with it. Yeah, products primed and ready for sale, no worries. Nah, shit. Not for this lot, which is fine with me. She's the boss and all, but, exactly. Always on eggshells when she's around, you know. Bound to be blunt. Come on, look at the camera. Straight. Right, that's good. Stand up now. And slowly turn around.
I don't want to do this. Please.
Get your fucking ass up. Fucking miserable. There's no way this bastard will sell. The buyers expect high quality stuff.
All right then, get him downstairs. We'll update the catalogue and put his stats online. No, I'm sorry. I'll do what you say. Don't take me there, no!
Shut the fuck!
Shit. What the fuck?
Bears further scrutiny, I'd say.
Chances are good the basement will be locked. Chances are equally good These knobheads left their access code laying around somewhere. Thanks for the cellar key, knobhead.
Fantastic.
Did you hear that?
How can they be so chill? They're having wine and fancy snacks while buying literal humans. Honestly, I'm gonna kill all these bricks.
Keep your head. If we try anything before disabling the microchips, Mary Kelly is liable to purge her inventory.
Add decades with a new heart.
Surprise, surprise. The Golden Goose is a marketplace for all things bad and illegal. Guns, organs, slaves, you name it, it's got it. Mary Kelly really doesn't give a shit about people, huh?
I suggest washing your hands after this. Well, here's something interesting.
Miss Kelly, why is our explosive shipment delayed? You've received the crypto.
Every penny, love. Must admit, I thought you was some trolls chatting shit in Mum's basement.
And what do you think now?
I think you're well funded. And my organisation could be implicated in something quite ghastly. I think the price just doubled.
True to your reputation. But we can offer you something more valuable than money.
What's that then?
Power. We can make you the Queen of London.
Queen, eh? A queen is sovereign, autonomous.
Unchecked. Release our shipment, and London will be yours to rule.
Well, I know a good deal when I hear one. Fireworks are on their way. Careful you don't burn yourselves now.
This is the nail in her coffin. Mary Kelly supplied the explosives for the bombings. Add that to the slaves and the organ market, she is done.
That's an interesting turn of events. So Mary isn't Zero Day, but she's involved. I have to admit, Zero Day's plan to cover their tracks was clever, and it worked. Even I didn't suspect this, and I suspect a lot of things.
Let's not lose sight of what we're doing here. We need everything on the Golden Goose for Caitlin's case. Bagley, were you able to recover any data?
This is a simple market site. I've recovered inventory lists, but not much that will help Inspector Lau's case.
Bags, we need to find the website servers. We can siphon the information Caitlin needs and shut this down before it goes fully online.
I'd love to, but the servers are rudely jumping all over the world. They're probably using a shuffle protocol and some kind of mixnet. I can work it out, obviously, but it will take me a few days.
How about the douche upstairs who greeted everyone? If he's the host, he might know where the servers are.
I'm going to keep looking. They must be here somewhere.
Stay down!
Instincts. I've got coordinates for the Golden Goose servers, and as a bonus, the microchip control relay. Both are at Neogate.
Wicked, Bagley.
DedSec need that server data. Once we have it, I'll take it to the Attorney General's office. Mary Kelly is going down for all of this.
Yeah, good. But then I'm destroying everything. The servers, the microchip relay, they're all going kaboom. It's time for those implanted people to run free.
Next stop, Neogate. It seems Mary hid the Golden Goose service in the heart of a cybersecurity software company. I don't condone her actions, but I must applaud the method.